Hey guys, it's Angel here today, and as you probably can see by the intro, today's another Angel's DIY. So today, as you can probably see by the intro, we are going to be making LPS DIY tables and chairs. Alright, so let's get right into the video. The ingredients you will need to make these awesome tables and chairs are a pencil or pen, but I'm choosing a pencil. Scissors, paint, any color you choose. Now, some of you might want to do the second way and not paint the table but paint the chairs, and that's fine with me, so you would only need the paint for the chairs. And any color, it just has to be the color that you want your tables or chairs. A bowl to put the paint in, cardboard, and I mean a lot of cardboard, a ruler, and a hot glue gun, and the hot glue stick. Now guys, seriously, if you're a younger viewer, please get parental guidance when using the hot glue gun, or have your parents do it. I don't want any of you to get burnt, so please have parental guidance or have your parents do it. Just tell them where you want it. An LPS to use for a model. And what I mean by that is you just want to make sure that your LPS can fit on the chair and stuff, so that's why you're just going to have an LPS as a model. And guys, again, lace is optional. I mean, you don't need it, but if you want to make a number 2, you will need lace. So first up, you want to take your cardboard and you want to sketch out the way your table wants to be. So I'm just making mine a circle table, but you guys can make yours a square table, or whichever kind of table that you want. So as you can see, now we sketched out the table. Now we're going to just cut it out. So now take your ruler. If you want to do a really long table, I suggest it being 4 inches. Like if you're doing a ton of people at a Thanksgiving meal. But a regular size table would be 3 inches, and a smaller table would be 2 inches in length. And the width should be about 2 inches. Next up, put your LPS up to the table and just be like, is this the size that I want my table to be? And if it is, if it like fits for LPS, for example, then you can start to paint. So you just want to paint the front and most of the back of the table, just so that if it does end up seeing like this part in the videos, it's not like people are like, wait, why isn't the bottom painted? That looks weird that it's brown and white. Alright, so guys, I'm downstairs just because I'm not allowed to paint upstairs. And you're just going to take your paint and squeeze it into your dish. So now you're just going to take your paint and paint it onto here. So now guys, I'm going to show you how to make the chairs. So you will be needing the same size little pieces of cardboard for the chairs, like the bottom parts, but for the top part, you're just going to need to cut a square. So I cut my square to fit an LPS raccoon, because I feel like they had the biggest butt because of their big tail. But you guys can use like a St. Bernard or a beagle or anything you want. But you're just going to cut the square to fit the LPS's butt, and you're going to cut an exact replica of that square for the backing of the chair. So my backing, if I check my ruler, is 1.5 inches in length, and my chair is 1.25 inches thick or width. If you guys don't live in the US, the centimeters are 3.5 centimeters in length and 3 centimeters in width. So yeah. So what you want to do is, when we're going to make the stand for the table, so we're going to get some cardboard and we're just going to cut some strips. So let's get the ruler, and you want to measure it to about 1.5 centimeters thick. So now that we marked every one as 1.5 centimeters thick, let's cut them into long strips. guys, for example, this piece of cardboard, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's shinier than another piece of cardboard. As you can see, it shimmers and the sun doesn't. That's because it has tape on it. So make sure that if any of your pieces of cardboard have tape, to peel it off or the paint will get all messed up. So now we have 4 pieces of cardboard right here, and let's just cut them right in half. So it kind of depends on how long your cardboard is. For example, if you cut a really long piece, then a half probably won't work, but I'm just going to tell you guys that how long mine is. So my cardboard strip is 4 inches and about 2 inches out of your cardboard stick, since this half of 4 will work. So you just want to make a little mark where the 2 inches line is and cut it. So I don't know about you guys, but I thought it was just easier to put up the 2-inch stick up to another one and then just cut it so I didn't have to measure every single one, but you guys can do whatever you want. Now we have 6 little sticks here, and this is about enough for a table and a chair. So now what you want to do, which is also optional, but I would prefer doing it for my lace table, even if you are just doing a lace table, is to make each little piece of cardboard and paint them all. Now you guys don't have to do this is optional, but I'm just going to because I don't like when there's like a piece of brown and then a piece of white. So yeah. So next up, guys, you just want to plug in your hot glue gun and let it heat up for like 5 minutes maybe, however long you need a hot glue gun to heat it up. So guys, before you're crafting the table, make sure to always do the chair first, because the table is going to be taller than the chair, so you always want to make sure to measure the chair to be shorter than the table. But make sure to do the chair first. Now that your hot glue has warmed up, you want to put the glue on the base of the chair and then glue the top to the base and just hold it there just for a few seconds, like 10. Guys, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put some glue on the bottom of the chair. So we're going to have these pieces going diagonal across the chair. So you just want to place the piece diagonally on the chair and just push it there for like 10 seconds again. So yeah, now it's horizontally. So now we're going to add the other side on and again push. And now we're just going to see the finished product. So after the chair is all done, here is the finished product. And let's get an LPS to just sit on the chair to show you guys. So here's the LPS sitting in the final product of the chair. So now what you want to do is you want to take the top of your table and you want to measure out your cardboard. So we are using a toilet paper roll for this project, but you guys can use whatever you want. And you just want to make sure that it's about, the chair is a little bit shorter than the table, but not much, just so that the LPS can still reach and eat from it. And then what you want to do is just put your hot glue gun and glue the outside rim of the toilet paper roll or whatever cardboard you're using, and then stick it on and press for 10 seconds. Alright guys, so this is table number 1. Now table number 2 just has an added accessory, but I think you guys might like it. So let's just get an overview of the whole thing. So here's our chair. And here's our table. So just to clear things up in the fastest way possible, sorry for the bad lighting down below. I was using the hot glue gun downstairs because that's the only place I'm allowed to use the hot glue gun. So for this part, we're going to actually be making a tablecloth to put on the table. Now, I think this is super cute, but this is absolutely optional, so you can just leave the regular table if you want to. So first up, we're just going to trace around the table with any pencil or Sharpie works best, and then we're going to trace it on some fabric and cut it out. So now you can see that the tablecloth fits nicely on the table, and now we're going to hot glue it on. Again, this is very optional. You guys can do what you want. Now we're going to take some lace, and we just have a roll here, of lace. You guys can just buy this at any craft store. And we're just going to roll it around the whole table and snip it. So now we're just going to hot glue the lace to the edge of the tablecloth. So guys, here's option 2 of the table. Now I preferably like this better than a normal table, but you guys can like whatever you like. Let's get an overview of it. So guys, the reason I made this at DIY for this month is because I thought it would be cute for you guys to make a little table for yourself before Thanksgiving. Now, Puppy TV severely apologizes for not being active on YouTube, and she will hopefully explain it soon. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment what DIY you want us to do next month, and subscribe for more DIYs and awesome videos. And guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you guys use this DIY, because it would be really cool if you did. Anyways, subscribe. Bye!